Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I've got several different supplies from the Tiger store, which is a Danish store which sells all sorts of things, including some budget priced art materials. So here is a whole lot that I've bought. I bought a sketch pad, some watercolour paints, some brushes, some pens, some watercolour pencils and some coloured pens. I'm actually not going to be trying out the brushes because they're not really good for watercolour, but I will be using them for crafts. And this is the sketch pad, and as you'll see, I have already done some sketches in it, just trying it out and trying out some of the materials. It's about a 75 pound weight paper. It's a cartridge paper, so it's no good actually for watercolours. And these are the pens, and they come in a variety of different sizes, from very fine to a thicker pen. It says they're waterproof and fade proof, but they are not waterproof. So don't expect to do a drawing and then colour it in with watercolour paints and for it not to smudge, because they do. And I actually tried out some of these pens in my tree drawing video last week, and they make quite a good little tree, which when you put water on, you could blend them in and make it look like there were leaves. So if you're interested in seeing how they work, then check that video out. There's all sorts of different sizes, and the first thing whenever I get a set like this, I like to just try them out, just draw a quick line with the size of the nib and discover which thicknesses they are and what they look like. So in this pack there were 5 pens. They were nib sizes 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.7 and a 1. So quite a variety of sizes. And I will use these pens to do an outline drawing ready for the watercolour pencils in a later video. There are the 5 lines showing the different thicknesses of the nibs. Now in this video I'm actually going to be trying out the watercolour paints. So what I'm doing first of all is just squeezing out a little bit of paint into a palette so that I can use it. There's quite a good variety of colours, from blues through greens, through orange and reds and browns, and a yellow and a white and a black. And I'm just trying them out, adding some water to see what sort of colours I get. They're quite bright, they don't have that good a texture, but you have to bear in mind these are really very cheap paints. Now I'm sorry that I painted this out of view of the camera, which is really stupid of me, so I do apologise. But in a minute it will come back into frame. There. So those are the colours. Now I'm going to do a quick little watercolour, and this is just an imaginary scene. I don't think my best watercolours are from imaginary scenes, but I just thought I'd do it because it was quick. They don't have a great coverage, really. They mix okay, and I would say if you're just starting out, then by all means get cheap watercolour paints, because you don't know if you're going to like watercolour, and if you just try it out with a cheap set, and if you do like watercolours, then by all means invest in a more expensive set. So great for beginners, I think, or children. And you can make up quite a number of different greens from the 2 greens that they give you if you mix them with browns and blacks. So I'm just doing a little view which has got some hills and trees and hedges, and then a little lake and a couple of trees either side, one either side. As I say, not my best drawing, but just quickly to try them out. Now, although I bought all these different supplies, I'm actually, on this video, I've only tried out the watercolours, because what happened was I videoed it all, and the video was about 3 hours long, and I thought I can't entertain people for 3 hours. So this video will just be the watercolours, and then the next one I think is the watercolour pencils, and the one after that will be the pens. I can't remember exactly how much they were. I think they were around about the £5 mark, so not expensive. And the brushes that I got are just not good enough for watercolour. Just like the paper, I have seen watercolour paper in there before, and that's what I was looking for when I went to do this shop, but they didn't have it unfortunately when I went in, so I just bought the cartridge paper this time, and I've used a Bockingford Daler Rowney, and it's £300 watercolour weight paper, not cost, just because that doesn't tend to buckle. Pens that you see on the left, I do a video with those, and they were quite remarkable. I was really pleased with those, so look out for that video. The pencils also were quite nice, so that will be my next video. And apologies, this is slightly out of focus, this whole video, including the end picture. So that's the finished picture. I hope you've enjoyed my video today, and that you will subscribe, and hope to see you next time. Take care and happy painting. Bye.